Is the food you eat every day really safe? Serious food poisoning incidents have caused horrific consequences that few could have imagined. In today's video, we will explore the causes, symptoms, and ways to prevent food poisoning to protect our health. Have you ever thought that your daily meals could become a threat to your own health? Food poisoning is a common issue, but its consequences are far from small, and it can even lead to death. A typical example is the mass food poisoning incident in Japan in 2011, when over 100 people contracted E. coli after eating raw beef at a well-known restaurant chain. The incident led to 4 deaths, and many others were hospitalized in critical condition. This is just one of countless severe food poisoning cases around the world, reminding us of the importance of food safety. But have we truly understood the potential risks hidden in our everyday food? A meal that seems harmless can become a health threat if it contains bacteria, viruses, or toxins. So what is food poisoning, and how does it affect the body? Let's find out. What is food poisoning? Food poisoning is a health condition caused by consuming food that contains harmful substances, such as bacteria, viruses, chemicals, or other contaminants. It is a serious medical issue that many people may not recognize. But every year, millions of people worldwide face food poisoning. Symptoms can range from mild diarrhea to vomiting, fever, and in severe cases, food poisoning can be fatal. According to the World Health Organization (WHO), approximately 420,000 people die each year from food poisoning, a staggering number that highlights the severity of the issue. Food poisoning not only causes pain and harm to health, but also has significant economic impacts. Treating cases of poisoning is costly, not only for patients, but also for healthcare systems and society. Additionally, countries suffer losses due to reduced labor productivity as patients take sick leave. These numbers emphasize the importance of raising awareness about food safety and preventive measures against food poisoning. Food poisoning can occur for various reasons, ranging from how food is prepared to how it is stored. So, what specific factors cause food to become a health hazard? Let's explore them right away. Causes of food poisoning. Food poisoning can result from a variety of causes, each carrying significant health risks. One of the most common causes is bacteria and viruses, such as Salmonella, E. coli, Listeria, and norovirus. These pathogens can cause severe symptoms such as diarrhea, vomiting, and fever, especially when food is improperly prepared or not stored at safe temperatures. These bacteria thrive in warm, moist environments, and food can easily become contaminated if it is not cooked thoroughly. In addition to bacteria and viruses, parasites are also a cause of food poisoning. Parasites like worms and tapeworms can enter the body through undercooked or raw food. Foods that are not cooked fully, especially meat and seafood, may contain eggs or larvae of these parasites, leading to dangerous infections. Parasites like Toxoplasma and Giardia can also be transmitted through contaminated water sources, causing severe digestive issues and diarrhea. Furthermore, harmful chemicals are another factor in food poisoning. Pesticides, heavy metals like mercury and lead, and unsafe food additives can remain in food if the production, processing, or storage process is not properly managed. These substances can cause acute poisoning and long-term health damage, leading to serious conditions such as cancer, kidney failure, or neurological problems. Excessive pesticide use in agriculture can result in chemical residues entering the food chain, directly affecting humans. Finally, spoiled food or food contaminated with natural toxins is also a common cause. Mold, pufferfish, cassava, and toxic mushrooms are notable examples. These foods can produce dangerous toxins that can cause severe poisoning if not prepared correctly. For example, pufferfish contains the deadly toxin tetrodotoxin, which can be fatal if not properly prepared. Toxic mushrooms can lead to severe liver and kidney damage. This highlights the importance of carefully inspecting and handling food before consumption. as these foods can pose lethal risks even if they appear fresh and edible. Food poisoning can cause concerning symptoms, but sometimes they are easily mistaken for other health issues. So how can you recognize the warning signs of food poisoning? Symptoms of food poisoning. Food poisoning can manifest through various symptoms, depending on the cause and severity of the poisoning. The most common symptoms include stomach pain, nausea, and diarrhea. These symptoms typically appear within a few hours to a day after consuming contaminated food. Vomiting is also a common sign, as it helps the body expel harmful substances. Additionally, patients may experience fever and dehydration due to prolonged diarrhea and vomiting. Dehydration can cause the body to feel weak, dry mouth, and reduced urine output, leading to an electrolyte imbalance. Another common symptom is headache, dizziness, and fatigue, particularly when the body is severely dehydrated. When the body cannot maintain adequate hydration and electrolytes, the patient may feel lightheaded and weak. If left untreated, dehydration can become severe and lead to circulatory and respiratory problems. The nervous system may also be affected, causing weakness and difficulty concentrating. In severe cases of food poisoning, symptoms can become more dangerous. Seizures may occur due to electrolyte imbalance in the body, especially when bacteria or viruses invade the nervous system. Some people may experience kidney failure if toxins affect the blood filtration process, impairing the ability to excrete waste. This condition can lead to the buildup of toxins in the body, causing severe damage to vital organs. An extremely serious symptom is anaphylactic shock, a severe allergic reaction that occurs rapidly after exposure to allergens like seafood, peanuts, or pesticides in food. Signs of anaphylactic shock include difficulty breathing, swelling of the tongue, lips, or throat, and sudden drops in blood pressure, leading to dizziness and fainting. Without prompt treatment, anaphylactic shock can be fatal. In extremely severe cases, food poisoning can lead to death if not treated in time. Therefore, recognizing symptoms early and seeking medical assistance is crucial to prevent serious consequences. Timely medical intervention, including rehydration, antibiotics, or treatment with specific medications, can save lives and prevent permanent damage. Although most foods are safe when prepared correctly, there are certain types of food that can be particularly hazardous if not handled carefully. So which foods are more likely to become a health risk? Let's explore the foods most likely to cause poisoning. Some foods, even though fresh and nutritious, pose a high risk of food poisoning if not prepared or stored properly. Fresh seafood, such as shellfish, oysters, and pufferfish, is one of the most risky food groups. These seafood items can harbor harmful bacteria, viruses, or toxins, especially if they are not kept at the right temperature or properly cooked. Raw or undercooked foods, such as salads, blood pudding, and sushi, are also potential causes of food poisoning. Cooking food at insufficient temperatures may not kill bacteria, parasites, or viruses present in the food, particularly in raw or undercooked meats. Poor quality sushi, if not made from fresh ingredients or stored properly, can cause poisoning due to the presence of bacteria like salmonella or listeria. Unpasteurized milk and dairy products can also be a source of food poisoning if they contain bacteria like E. coli or listeria, which are known to cause severe food poisoning. Using unpasteurized milk or improperly handled dairy products increases the risk of infection and uncomfortable poisoning symptoms. Undercooked meat and eggs are also common culprits of food poisoning. Consuming raw meat or eggs can expose individuals to bacteria such as salmonella or campylobacter, leading to severe digestive issues. This is why it's crucial to ensure that meat or egg-based dishes are thoroughly cooked. Fruits, vegetables, and herbs that are not properly washed or have pesticide residues can also cause food poisoning. These chemicals can remain on the surface of the food and harm health if not cleaned before consumption. Additionally, fruits and vegetables can become contaminated with bacteria if they are not stored and prepared correctly. Lastly, Food left at room temperature for extended periods is a common cause of food poisoning. When food is left out of refrigeration for too long, bacteria can multiply rapidly and harm health. In particular, dishes like meat, fish, and ready-to-eat foods can become ideal breeding grounds for bacteria if not kept cold or consumed quickly. Food poisoning can have serious consequences, but fortunately, it is completely preventable. So, how can we protect ourselves from these potential dangers? Let's explore effective prevention methods right away. How to prevent food poisoning. To prevent food poisoning and protect your health, it is crucial to follow some preventive measures. First, choosing safe food is a basic but very important step. Always buy food from trusted sources, especially those that ensure quality and hygiene. Additionally, you should check the expiration dates of products to avoid purchasing expired food, which is more likely to cause poisoning. Pay attention to the origin of food, such as organic or certified products, as these are less likely to be contaminated with chemicals or bacteria. Properly storing food is another key factor in preventing food poisoning. Food should be stored at the right temperature to maintain freshness and limit bacterial growth. Particularly, avoid leaving food out for too long, especially in hot weather or high temperatures, as bacteria can multiply quickly. You should also use storage containers like airtight boxes or plastic bags to protect food from bacteria and strange odors. When preparing food, maintaining cleanliness is an essential factor. Wash your hands thoroughly before cooking to avoid transferring bacteria from your hands to the food. Use separate cutting boards for raw foods, especially meats and seafood, and another for fruits and vegetables to prevent cross-contamination. Also, remember to wash food before cooking to remove dirt, pesticides, and other contaminants. Don't forget to clean cooking utensils, such as knives, cutting boards, and pans to eliminate bacteria that may have accumulated from previous uses. Cooking food thoroughly is one of the most effective methods to kill bacteria and parasites in food. Ensure that food reaches the proper temperature to kill harmful bacteria, especially meats and eggs. Using a food thermometer can help you check the precise temperature of the food during cooking. It is important to make sure the food is evenly cooked and there is no pink or red in the center. Finally, avoiding food that appears spoiled is an important preventive measure. Before eating, check the smell, color, and texture of food. If food shows signs of spoilage, an unusual odor, or changes in color, it's best not to eat it to avoid the risk of poisoning. Particularly for food that has been stored for a long time, be mindful of the storage conditions and check again for any signs of spoilage, mold, or deterioration. When unfortunate enough to suffer from food poisoning, timely intervention is crucial to prevent serious complications. So, what should we do immediately in this situation? Let's explore the proper steps to take in an emergency like this. Treatment for food poisoning. When experiencing food poisoning, timely treatment can help minimize symptoms and prevent the condition from worsening. In cases of mild poisoning, you can care for yourself at home by drinking plenty of water to replace fluids lost due to diarrhea and vomiting. Water helps the body recover and prevents dehydration. Additionally, you can use electrolyte solutions like oral rehydration salts (ORS) to restore electrolyte balance in the body, helping organs function properly. Rest is also crucial during this time to allow the body to heal. However, if the symptoms of poisoning worsen, you should immediately seek medical attention for prompt treatment. Symptoms such as prolonged diarrhea, high fever, continuous vomiting, or severe stomach pain should be taken seriously. If untreated, these symptoms can lead to severe dehydration and other dangerous complications. In a medical setting, doctors may prescribe medications or specialized treatments to eliminate the toxins causing the poisoning and help the body recover faster. One important note is that you should not self-medicate with anti-diarrheal drugs if bacterial poisoning is suspected. These medications can slow down the process of eliminating bacteria and toxins from the body, potentially making the poisoning last longer or worsen. Instead, seek advice from a doctor or healthcare professional to ensure proper treatment. Choosing and preparing safe food is the most important factor in protecting our health. Food poisoning can happen to anyone, but if we follow proper preventive measures such as buying food from trusted sources, storing it correctly, and preparing it hygienically, the risk of poisoning can be significantly reduced. We encourage you to share any experiences or cases you have encountered related to food poisoning, so that we can all learn from each other and be more vigilant in protecting our health. Real-life stories will help raise community awareness and remind us that our daily habits can have a huge impact on our safety and that of our families. Remember, preventing food poisoning means protecting yourself and your family. Always maintain the habit of choosing safe food and preparing it correctly, so every meal is a healthy choice. Thank you for watching today's video. If you found the information helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss future videos. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them below. We would love to hear from you. Thank you once again, and we look forward to seeing you in upcoming videos.